Hello all, welcome back to my channel once again. So in this video, let's get on to the bridge and see what are all the equipments present over there and how our navigation officers use those equipments for navigation. And yeah, come on, let's go. So bridge is always presented the topmost part of the accommodation deck so that they get a clear view to navigate with. So yeah, let's get on. Come on. So my ship has like A to H deck, and from upon the H deck, you're gonna find the bridge. So my bridge is around like 68 meters in length, 68, yeah. So this is the view that you generally get from a bridge. Of course, yeah, it differs from ship to ship, type of ship. Yeah, here we have two chairs for the pilot, sometimes navigation officer, sometimes pilot, sometimes me, whoever go to bridge. Yeah, you can have a chit chat, sit there. And this is the steering wheel like you have on your car. So this is the place from where they used to steer the vessel. Now the ship is in autopilot mode, so it runs on its own, it steers on its own. So these are the dimmer switches to adjust the brightness of the lamp during dark time, during dark navigation. Yeah, all the panel lights will get illuminated. To control the illumination brightness, they use the dimmer switch. So those are the switches. And this is the mode switch that is for steering, whether you want to go in NFU or like autopilot. And this is the rudder control. You can control, since my ship has two engine, we have two rudder and two handles on the telegraph. Using the telegraph, you use to start, stop, adjust the speed of the engine. Ahead is for moving forward, astern is for moving backwards. So yeah, that is also called as telegraph. These are the indications, like whether the ship is running at full speed, half speed, or slow speed. These are the bow thrusters. We have two bow thrusters, and you have joysticks. We can actually play with them like you're playing a PlayStation or Xbox. So this is the meter for shaft power. I don't know why they have turned it off. Maybe because it's not necessary over here. And these are the indication lamps. So this is TMC display. This is for gyro and magnetic compass input. And this is the horn controller. This is the indication for how many generators are on. This will be mostly helpful during their maneuvering. Again, dimmer switches. These are pressure gauges. I mean the indicators for air pressure in case of maneuvering. When they are stopping and giving a kick to the engine, there will be a sudden drop in the pressure. So to give them an idea like how often they can give a kick. So they have those displays over there. And this is EGDIS, electronic chart. You can find your latitude, longitude, your position basically. And also gets the feed from AS, compass, radar. And this is the radar display. So basically we all know radar, but how actually it displays on the monitor, that is how it displays. So we have two radars as S band and X band. Yeah. This coning display where you get to see the wind direction, wind speed. So this is another radar display. So another EGDIS, like we have two EGDIS and two echo sounders to measure the depth of the sea. And what else? Yeah, here a GPS device. And this is the CCTV monitors. This would be mostly helpful during the piracy transit areas. And yeah, this console is little big. And here we have like wiper control, like our car has a wiper for the glass. Here the ship also for its navigation, it has the wipers, heater controls. Even the glass is heated. Sorry. And these are the sound receptors to intercept the sound those are coming while navigation. And this is a multifunctional display. Now we can see all the engine parameters and stuffs, as well as you can also change the display to EGDIS mode. So this is basically called an MFD. You can use both for navigation as well as for controlling and monitoring the alarms. Yeah, let's put it back normal again. So these are the fire alarm panels, the controllers. So autosave is the one which we are using. Generally on my other previous vessels we were using Concilium. And these are like start stop buttons for emergency, fire pump, bilge fire pump, fire and GS pump, sorry. And this is a manual call point and the general emergency alarm in case of any emergency, and the ship has to let all the crew know, so they press that button so that all the whole ship gets alarmed. And these are rudder angle indicators. Since we have two engine, two rudders, that's why we have two rudder angle indicators. And over here what I have is stabilization system. It is like more like an anti-rolling system. And you see a digital display for air condition control. And what is this? This is a course recorder. Now I get to know that actually course recorders are no more needed in maritime industry, just because the EGDIS and others are directly giving the feed to the VDR. Course recorders are not required. Anyways, these are the navigation lighting control panels. There are switches over there. You can turn on, off, you see. So this is an elevator alarm. When we get stuck in an elevator and you press emergency call, the navigation officer or the duty officer get to know that you got stuck and they'll inform you. And behind this, yeah, we have a coffee machine, fridge. Yeah, let's see what is there inside. Green tea stuff. What else they have? Yeah, some water bottle, Coke, milk, fresh milk from Australia. Yeah. Okay. All right. So if they want to chill and relax, yeah, you can come here, have some milk or Coke. And this is portable VHF radios, VSAT phones thing. Then this is the GMDS console. In case of emergency, in case of any contact with the shore team, yeah, they use those consoles. And this is a master clock. This is the ship clock from where they control all other clocks that is present on board. They communicate with this master clock. And this is the speed log. So as the name suggests, log, it logs this ship's speed every time, every second, every moment. All the digital data are stored over there, so you can collect it anytime through the USB stick. And let's get on to the bridge wing. Actually, this portion is called bridge wing. And you can see on the top, you have smoke detectors, the air conditions, vents. So yeah, the stand-like kind thing over here is the gyro compass. It gives the position in which direction you're navigating. And yeah, even here you have the controllers, the same controllers, like the pressure indicators. You can even from here also, you can stop your engine, give the movements, bow thruster movements, everything. Yeah. And the thing over here, what you see is the screen to we can get to know that is for what. Yeah. To avoid the direct sunlight getting into it's like an anti-glare screen. And this is a barometer to get to know what is the exact atmospheric pressure. And these are the SAT and EPUB device, search and rescue transponder, EPUB, emergency position, indicating radio beacon. Yeah. And there will be a fire locker always, where it's like a mini storeroom. They get to have all the spares inside this in case if any indication lamp or something, like not only electrical things, other than that electrical thing, if you want to have any, you can access that and get to avail those. So that fan that acts like an exhaust fan for the console. And since we saw about the fire panels and stuffs, all the automation and control systems have a backup source in case if diesel generator fails, emergency generator fails, then they need to have a battery backup. So they are also having a battery backup like UPS and reserve storage of energies. So yeah, in case of emergency or stuff, you still have the power available like every time. Redundancy is there. Okay, guys, see you then. I don't think I can spend more time over here. I have other jobs to do. Alright, then, see you in the next video. Bye bye, all. Take care. Thanks for watching.